Welcome back to the Flippin' Channel, doing it with Doug. If you're here for the sled, you're a slednik. If you're here for the Ranger, you're a Ranger fanatic. But either way, you're here. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because my last intro was long and boring. So yeah, we're gonna do some stuff. All right guys, welcome to my local spray station. And we're just gonna do some little washing on the girl, she needs it. First things first, I'm gonna plug the air box off and a couple other things that I really don't wanna get too wet. I'm not gonna spray this thing hardcore because it's just gonna get dirty again. I just wanna get the grime that's on it off. So the guy's gonna spray it down good. All right, shoot the time lapse. Alright guys, so after some cleanup, we're back here again. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take apart this hood and we're gonna get pulling on this frame rail up here. Pull it back to where it's supposed to be. I think we're gonna take the plastic that surrounds the bumper off. Just kind of get it down to bare bones so we can see what we're dealing with here. So I'll set you up on time lapse and we'll start working through that. Alrighty, fellas and gentlemen and ladies and all of the other kinds of people. Here's our somewhat hidden damage here. So as you can see, this horn here is bent back pretty good. You can see the impact on this pipe here. So what we're gonna do is just grab a hold of that sucker and try and bend her back. I got my sled for reference, so I'll probably take a couple measurements from my sled, make sure that we're all lined up. It shouldn't be too hard. It looks like it goes back in one spot, so I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue here. We got the parts here, the broken bumper, if I can get this thing to, broken bumper and the hood there. I'm going to take the hood inside after I Dremel out a little bit of this crack here. There's a crack here, if I can show you. There's a crack there, so I'm going to Dremel it out so that I can get a good bond with it with my E6000 is what I'm going to use. A really strong, basically super glue. This whole sled's going to get wrapped like a chrome gold color. So it's shouldn't be that big of a deal. As long as I can get it to be even, we should be all set. So yeah, keep working on this sucker and I'll get to you once we get that straightened out. so I kind of beat it into place here. It's definitely not perfect. Let me see if I can get an angle on it here. So she's a little rough. Still needs some work. I'm just trying to do some preliminary measurements here. Let me see if I can get you set up to where I can show you some measurements. All right, so I'm measuring from a certain point on the chassis here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's about 15 inches there. And we'll take a look on this side. The pipe's in the way here, so it might be a little bit longer than what it normally is, but let's get it up against that. There we go here. So as you can see, well, I can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's about 15 inches too. So I'm trying to just see where I'm at as far as getting it where it needs to be and then making it pretty later. As you can see, it's not in the slightest bit pretty. I've been beating on it for like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, just trying to get it straight. I don't really have the right tools. I have a hammer and some crescent wrenches, but we're getting there slowly. So I might set you up again while I try and clean this up a bit and straighten her out a little bit more. So I got it more or less where I want it to be. Still looks like crap. Probably gonna get a butane torch or a MAP gas or something like that to heat up the aluminum a little bit. I probably could have taken this belly pan off, but honestly, it's riveted in. So taking it off would be just a pain in the butt. Really not that bad, but like if I can avoid that, I'd rather. So what the plan is here is to get some MAP gas and straighten that out just a hair bit more. All the measurements line up. I checked it with my sled and she's all good to go. So with that, I'm probably gonna say we're gonna conclude this video. I don't want to make these videos too long. They can get a little bit monotonous. So with that, I'm gonna make it short and sweet, and thanks for doing it with Doug, and stay tuned for part 3. We're going to probably get some wrap and start wrapping this beast. Start taking all these stickers off, taking all the rest of the plastics off, and cleaning up, getting them prepared for a wrap. And I think you guys are gonna like the color. Like I said before, it's gonna be like a chrome gold. It's gonna be flashy as heck. But for a snowmobile, like, why not? Like, nothing else I have is like flashy, but like a snowmobile I feel like can be relatively flashy. I mean, my Ski-doo is like bright yellow and black. So yeah, anyways, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. I mean, you're gonna get some footage of us riding in like the back country and getting taken down by some avalanches, and you know, some pretty good footage. So if you don't mind, just hit that subscribe button, maybe a like. You can leave a comment of whatever you want to see, whatever makes you happy. And yeah, see you next time.